We are clearly witnessing at the moment is beyond anything we've experienced before. Our experiences don't teach us how to deal with what we're seeing now, where soldiers, armed people traveling in unmarked vehicles, attacking citizens. You have a military killing citizens for nothing other than while they're doing their work, trying to keep their families alive. But what we are seeing is that President Chamisa remains adamant. He remains confident. He remains spirited to continue doing the work that the people of Zimbabwe have asked him to do, and I think that is what is inspiring, and that a large majority of Zimbabweans are saying to him, make the way forward and we will follow, and that many are excited that he's begun a process with his lawyers to begin to challenge the declaration by the combined court, but also that many of his lieutenants are busy consulting as he has instructed to make sure that the declaration, the unlawful declaration by Chigumba is overturned.
One of his lieutenants or colleague has left the country, was trying to leave the country. Where does that place you, and would you justify that? How would you justify that? Are you still confident that you can soldier on with your colleagues leaving some in hiding?
Look, I don't think that there is anybody who's necessarily in hiding other than citizens who feel threatened. And not necessarily hiding, are just making sure that they're in places where it is difficult to attack them. They're going living in group homes where they are. The fact is that the president's lieutenants have been given tasks to carry out, and they're carrying out those tasks. And those, when they're going about their work, that is being mistaken for going into hiding. They're not necessarily going into hiding. I know that they're not, because I was there when the instructions have been given. So the idea that anybody is in hiding or is escaping the country is partly untrue. It's an assumption.
What about Tendai Biti?
Tendai Biti was given instructions by the president. Yes, he was, and he was carrying them out, and he's carrying them out in spite of the harassment by the state.
We understand he has been arrested.
In the line of duty, yes, he has been arrested in the line of duty. Yes.
What does that place? Where does that place?
The MDC is an old party. We've been through this many times. We've been arrested many times. President Chamisa has been attacked and left for dead, but he's still around, and they may leave us for dead again this time, but you know, the struggle will not end. An idea whose time has come cannot be stopped by attacking, arresting, intimidating the leaders of the movement. You realize that this party, after President Chamisa, is no more just a party. This is a movement. You have a party that has millions of people that are buying their own regalia, that are coming to our meetings at their own cost. No one is giving them anything. That is the true definition of a movement. And a movement cannot be quashed that way. They just need to learn it.
Dr. Swanda, we have seen that Advocate Chamisa revealed that he spoke to UN Secretary General Mr. Guterres. Would you like to share with us some of the exchanges that you think they've made?
President Nelson Chamisa has been speaking to all, in fact, many international leaders of great renown. He's been doing that for a long time. It's just not specific individuals. And because he's a statesman, the content of his discussions are not something that he wants to divulge without the permission of those he's been speaking to. So he's been speaking to everyone, speaking to people in the UK, in the US, in Japan, in Canada, Australia, South Africa. He started with the region and went out, and it's broad, and it is very clear that the world will not take what's happening in the country right now.
But what do you make of it, especially at this particular moment that he is speaking to his world figure?
Leadership. It simply tells this country that it has strong leadership. It is a leadership that can deliver. It is a leadership that is respectable and is being respected.
So are you commanding military just Are you okay?
Yep. Good. So basically what we want to know is how is advocacy safe?
President Chamisa isn't worried about being safe. The president is worried about this country. The president wants to see this country move forward. The president wants to see this country being run on the basis of law, basis of the constitution, and he's working flat out to do that. Of course, it is important that he be safe, and we hope that the state does not lose its balance and do something that would be untoward. Because the president is in fact the president-elect, and the president declared must realize that it is no longer his call, and he's never had a call on who should be harassed and who shouldn't. The harassment should stop, and everyone should be safe. That is what the president